Crazy photos you won't see anywhere else. A 2,500-year-old Persian Asinasis, one of the few remaining royal swords from the Achaemenid Empire in exceptional condition. Did you ever get your kicks at Kenny shoes? Ladies and gentlemen, back in the 1960s, people imagined the future like this, but now it looks different from what they wanted. This is a delivery bot contemplating the end of the sidewalk. British Army veteran Norval Sinclair Marley, officer who was the father of Bob Marley. 1930s. Anna Hopkins, The Expanse. A businessman watches Ed Sullivan from a hotel room in San Francisco. December 1958. The White House wasn't always named as such. In fact, it's had many names over the years, including the President's Palace, Executive Mansion, and simply the President's House. Sally Field. Soviet peasants listen to the radio for the first time. 1928. Service dogs go through a test where they have to watch an entire musical to pass their program. The Paramount Pictures logo on the day it was originally painted. 1965. Future U.S. President JFK lived with his sister Eunice for 3 years during his time as a congressman in the late 1940s. Here they are photographed together in the house itself, located on 34th Street, northwestern D.C. She was the founder of the Special Olympics. He would later end up moving out in 1951. In the photo, you can see the legends, the actors from the cult film Hard Turn from 1993, Raul D. Lewis, Leon Robinson, Doug E. Doug, Malik Yoba. This is approximately 4 to 5 floors of the World Trade Center compressed, known as the Meteor. I want to show you an interesting photo of a reptile, New Caledonian giant gecko, a dust storm going over Phoenix, Arizona. Gentlemen, answer me one question. Were VHS tapes worth their weight in gold for you too? This isn't a forest, it's one tree. The world's largest cashew tree spans over 8,500 square meters, covering a whole city block. Want to see how a person can change in just 1 year? 2 photos of John Lennon taken 1 year apart. Women in matching dotted dresses with lace trim sleeves. See 1875. Women of Firefly Jewel State, Summer Glau, Morena Baccarin, and Gina Torres. An abandoned mansion in the Irish forest. After decades of delays, the Grand Egyptian Museum has finally opened. What is it famous for? It houses a towering statue of Ramses II and, imagine, more than 100,000 ancient artifacts, including all the treasures of Queen Khafre and King Tutankhamun. Lincoln Memorial, before and after the construction of the pool. Woman in a crocheted shirtwaist, early 1900s. Lady posing with her car, circa mid-1970s. The Ring of Leontios, a Roman patrician from Opsikion, dates back to around 1000 AD. The inscription on the ring reads, God help Leontios, Patrichios and Comus of God-guarded Imperial Opsikion. 252 years ago tomorrow, on December 16, 1773, Bostonians dumped 342 chests of tea into Boston Harbor. Bear claw size comparison from left to right. Black bear, polar bear, grizzly bear, Kodiak brown bear. Have you ever seen so many talented people in one photo? Here it is. Love this pic of Penny Marshall, Cindy Williams, Henry Winkler, and Ron Howard at the Earl Carroll Theater in Hollywood. 1977. One of Jane Mansfield's first photo sessions while under contract at Fox. 1956. Remember when Pizza Hut had a buffet? Actress Barbara Eden as Jeannie.